Coming to the first topic, absorption coefficient. Let us analyze what absorption is. In physics, you know about the law of conservation of energy. It means energy can never be created nor it can be destroyed. So energy, when it is created, it can only be converted and it can never be destroyed. So what it means? Now let us take one particular material. Now when the sound falls on any particular material, there are few things that will happen to that particular sound. One is, some of the sound may enter if it is a good absorber. Okay, this particular material, if it is a good absorber, and this we call it as absorption. And some may get reflected, right? Some will get reflected and this one will get absorbed, right? And some material, it may just bypass this material from the edges. And this one is called as diffraction. Diffraction of that particular sound. And in some case, suppose if the material is a rough surface, right? Like for example, if it is a rough surface like this, then what happens? When the sound falls, it gets diffused in different directions. So this, we call this as diffusion. So in all these cases, when a sound which is an energy by itself falls on a particular material, when it gets absorbed, the sound is converted into a heat energy. Okay, now what is absorption coefficient? It is denoted by a symbol called alpha. Alpha, the value of alpha, this is a unitless quantity. It's a unitless. So absorption coefficient alpha, it can have a value of 0 or it can have a value of 1. Okay. Now this means it is 0% in terms of percentage, and this is 100%. So what it means? When an absorption coefficient is 0, it means nothing gets absorbed, right? So when somebody fails in the exam, we say he got this 0, it means he got nothing, means he didn't perform at all. Same way, any particular material that doesn't perform as an absorber will have 0 as a absorption coefficient. Now let us say if it is called 1, if the absorption coefficient is 1, then there is 100% absorption, which is very ideal. 100% absorption, and any value, like for example, let us say it's 0.1, then about 10% of it gets absorbed. So this is a material which is like a foam. The absorption coefficient for this particular material will be somewhere around 0.8 or something. When they say 0.8, it means about 80% of the sound gets absorbed. Same way, for example, let us take this particular material, which is like a plywood. When the sound falls on this, most of it will get reflected. So which means this won't really work as a perfect absorber. So when it is a poor absorber, then it is towards the value is towards the 0. That means this will be somewhere around 0.05 or 0.1. Any material for that matter has a value from 0 to 1. Let me post a particular picture showing the different values of different material of this absorption coefficient. Now for room acoustics, these parameters becomes very important.